For years, high school lunch has meant going to the cafeteria, waiting in line, sitting with whichever students have been assigned the same lunch period, eating, and getting back to class, all in less than 30 minutes. But for students in the Lenape Regional High School District, the conventional lunch period has been reimagined. Beginning with the 2015-2016 school year, the Lenape District has implemented a community lunch and learn period. During this 50-minute session, students and staff alike are encouraged to take advantage of the numerous resources offered by their school before, after, or while they eat.
I really like it, and it seems like the students really like it too. It's nice to have a longer period to eat. That's always wonderful. But then it can also be used for other things like lab time, meeting with students for extra help, giving a test or quiz makeup, or club meetings too. So that's made it really useful.
Last year, since we only had 25 minutes, I had to eat quickly, and once I was finished eating, I was back to my next class. But with Lunch and Learn, I have that 50 minutes so I can sit down, study for things that I have next period, and eat.
My favorite part of Lunch and Learn is sitting with whoever I want, wherever I want. It's a lot of freedom that middle school didn't really offer.
We get to be with any of our friends, and we can get our work done. If we have a busy schedule after school, you get to get it done during the day.
Some kids don't have the opportunity to come in super early or after school because they have other obligations like clubs or athletics or something like that, and they might not be able to have that opportunity to go to a teacher if they need help. Lunch and Learn allows us to do that within school hours, and it also gives us a chance to energize, to kick back a little bit.
After touring other high schools that use a similar lunch format, Lenape District officials developed the Community Lunch and Learn concept. Each school's principal established an organizational structure designed to allow students an opportunity for freedom and self-direction, all while under the watchful eyes of teachers and administrators. Upon its initial implementation in the Lenape District, administrators and Board of Education members personally toured the Community Lunch and Learn to see its effectiveness firsthand. Students can bring their lunch or purchase food in the cafeteria or at any one of the many kiosks located around the school. During Community Lunch and Learn, most areas on campus are open to students, giving them numerous options for where and how they choose to spend their time.
I come to the art room because I can either work on finishing my projects or it's just a fun environment where I can talk with some people who are in my class, and so it can be productive and it can also be social and enjoyable.
I usually spend it in the courtyard or the South Caf. If it's a nice day, I'll go to the courtyard, and in the second half I usually go walk around to the media center and get work done.
Students come in to eat, they also use the computers, they can check out books, and it's just a nice space for them to have available during Lunch and Learn to do some of the things that they're interested in.
I personally come to the band room and practice all the instruments that I don't have at home so I can get work done.
On the days that I don't have a duty, I'm usually in one of the classrooms that I teach in, giving extra help to a student or having them make up a quiz or a test, or hosting a club meeting.
Half the lunch period I supervise in the warm weather, the courtyard area, and then during the colder weather, hallway right outside my classroom. And then the rest of the time I just open up my studio and my classroom and allow students to get work done.
We choose to come here to the CV studio so that we can benefit our show, use the time to our advantage, and create a product that overall is more entertaining for our viewing audience.
What takes place during the Community Lunch and Learn is entirely student and faculty driven. Students use the time in a way that best fits their needs. And teachers, who alternate daily between supervision duty and free time, are available several times each week to meet with students and clubs.
Besides eating during Lunch and Learn, I like to do a lot of different clubs and sports. I come in to work on the robot or robotics team. I head art club, so I get to do a lot of activities, and I also am able to get extra help from teachers.
It's a great opportunity for students to have that one-on-one tutoring, because a lot of times after school, just time doesn't allow for students to stay after school because of all the other activities they are involved in. So it is more of a personal level where they can come in for the one-on-one tutoring and ask questions, even if it's only for 5 minutes or it's for the full 50 minutes. They're able to come in and ask for help on anything, whether it's homework or an upcoming quiz or a test.
Today, before I came here, my teacher just taught a lesson and I was confused, so I went to the class and then he just gave me a quick rundown of the lesson, gave me some things to do, so that way I'm not missing other class time. I'm just getting extra help on things I need.
I do make myself available during the day for my students to come and see me. I do also give different group projects throughout the year, so this actual 15-minute time slot in the middle of the day has proven beneficial because students, because of their busy schedules, have somewhere they can go during the day while they're all at school to work on their project. And the added bonus is that I'm here to help them with that.
I think Lunch and Learn is a wonderful opportunity for students to explore their passions. So it really gives students a nice opportunity to unwind during the day and focus on things that they're most interested in.
For my program, teaching television broadcasting, it really is effective in being able to open up my studio and my editing room for students to get a lot of work done. It's also, we don't have a homeroom anymore, so Lunch and Learn provides an opportunity for all the members of our production team to kind of meet each day, interact, socialize, but also really kind of get some work done.
Sometimes we'll have pep rallies out in the courtyard, and it really energizes the school and gets the school spirit up.
The pep rally was definitely something new because we never really had the opportunity to have one of those during school besides Pride Day. So I thought it was a really fun thing to do during school and to get all the kids together and show some school spirit.
With the freedom to use their time as they need, it's no wonder why Community Lunch and Learn is so popular with students and staff.
Last year we'd be rushing to eat every single day. So the fact that it's longer is really, that's the best part about it.
It frees up some time in our day. I know I'm a club advisor, and so sometimes after school I might be busy holding a club meeting, or I might have a faculty meeting or some other meeting I have to attend. So on those days when I'm not available after school, the Lunch and Learn provides that opportunity for me to be available. For the kids, I think the students really like it. They like having that break in the middle of the day to get caught up on homework, get ready for the next class, get things done. It is amazing to see how many students are actually, in the media center or in the cafeteria using the time to get some work done.
I think it gives them an extra opportunity to not only get extra help, but to meet with their friends, to possibly do homework, to meet with their teachers to find out what upcoming assignments, things that they have missed maybe due to absences. But it gives them just another resource throughout the course of the school day, so maybe they don't have to stay after school. Maybe they can move on to their activity, their sport, or maybe to their work if they are working.
It gives you that extra time that you might need with a teacher if you need to go over a lesson one more time. Especially me personally, I'm in a lot of after-school activities. So Lunch and Learn gives me that opportunity to meet with teachers during this time so that I don't have to take time out of my after-school activities.
I actually missed 2 days of school because of a college visit earlier, and I got the opportunity at Lunch and Learn to go into my English class and to my World Cultures class to see what I missed, and that is an invaluable opportunity for me.
Community Lunch and Learn takes place right in the middle of the school day, between the first 3 classes and the last 3 classes of the day. For many students, this time serves as a reset button, a time during which they can find a break from the daily academic demands and refocus on what is to come.
I think that my students are more energized after Lunch and Learn when they come back. They've just eaten, they've seen their friends, so I feel like it's a way for them to reboot before the PM wheel.
Having lunch in the middle of the day makes me feel a lot more refreshed when I go back for the second half, and it's the second half goes by a lot faster, I feel like, because you've had this big break right in the middle of it, so it's good.
After Lunch and Learn, my first class is always nice because I had a big break before and I'm ready to learn.
I do feel a lot more refreshed just because I get to relax a little bit instead of just rushing from one class to the other.
I feel refreshed after Lunch and Learn because I've had time to just walk around or rest with friends, or sometimes I feel more prepared for the rest of the day because I've spoken with teachers and know what I have to do the next day or in that week, so I feel prepared overall for everything I have to do.
With more Lenape District students than ever pursuing post-secondary education, college preparation is not something that only happens in the classroom. Community Lunch and Learn helps students to learn accountability and the importance of making smart decisions.
I think the Lunch and Learn period gives the students more freedom, provides a little bit more of a college-type atmosphere in which they can go around campus to meet with not only their friends, but also with teachers, coaches, advisors.
I think Lunch and Learn does help prepare students for college, especially because college is all about time management. So it allows them to have kind of that freedom during the school day to start practicing those skills of, all right, I have an hour of my time to do anything I want. Am I going to prioritize schoolwork? Am I going to prioritize socializing? And they can start to make those decisions in a high school setting.
It gives you a lot more freedom, and with that comes a lot of responsibility. There's a lot of stuff that you have to budget your time with. You have to realize, okay, I have my lab this period, so if I want to do my homework, I have to really get there and focus. You have to budget, okay, should I be eating now or should I wait later? There's a lot of more responsibility that comes into Lunch and Learn now that it's a longer time.
The added free time that Lunch and Learn gives us really prepares us for the college atmosphere, because in college you need to plan everything out. You need to actually budget your time well. And that's something with the old schedule that we just didn't get. And it really allows us to have an environment where we control our own schedule.
They're able to accomplish multiple tasks within that lunch and learn period, along with eating, along with socializing. And I think it's opening their minds to what time really is and how to manage that.
Community Lunch and Learn provides students with the opportunity to tailor 50 minutes each day to exactly what they need. In turn, they learn independence, self-direction, and responsibility. Community Lunch and Learn fosters a family atmosphere where students and staff can come together and be active participants in a more well-rounded high school experience.
I think it's a very positive experience both for students and teachers. Sports, clubs, advisors of those particular activities can meet with their students, discuss upcoming events, get extra help for their classes and things like that. So I think it's a real positive experience for both the teachers as well as the students.
It's a time to get to know your students and allow them to get to know each other instead of in such a structured environment like a classroom.
I think it's important to remember that it's community Lunch and Learn, and great communities are built on great relationships. So Lunch and Learn provides us an opportunity to foster the relationships that make Lenape a great place to learn.